I wore this shirt on her today. Speaking of which, funny story about this shirt. I went somewhere and this guy's like, oh, my name's Kale. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, I actually really like kale. And he's like, yeah, I don't. And I was like, oh, okay. End of conversation. Poor guy, his name's Kale and he doesn't like kale. But I actually really do like kale. So, Cleo, are we gonna be quiet so I can film? Okay? Thank you. What up everyone? Welcome back to Being Paige, where I talk about what it's like being Paige. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get out at least a video a week, but it's been fun and real and life gets in the way. And if you like my content, please like my videos and comment down below. I hate that I have to say this, but it's a YouTube thing. If you're also a YouTube content creator, you totally understand the struggle. I don't want to like sell my soul or like have to sell myself every time, but I also want to know that like I'm reaching an audience and that like people do care about what I say. And yeah, like I just don't necessarily want myself talking to an empty room, even though that's usually what it is. My cat, who you'll probably hear in the background because we have a small space and she's everywhere, is a great listener. I wanted to talk about my raw vegan journey, and it's officially been a month, woohoo, since going raw. So proud of myself, and yeah, I'm gonna keep going for as long as I can, as long as I want to. It'd be cool to see like how much has changed in a year on being raw, or at least high raw, depending on like the levels of detox I go through. I did an iridology report before going raw, so that was like beginning of last month. So it would be really cool, you can hear my cat, would be really cool to do another iridology reading next March, just to see like what has changed, if anything. I'm sure things are gonna change, so that's gonna be exciting and just like a real testament to like how deep the cleansing and the healing has been during this detox. Oh my god, something's in my eye. And if you don't know what iridology is, it's a really cool thing. Basically, it's a study of looking at eyes. And so I have been able to find people who do iridology and study it, and you just take a picture of your eye in a specific way, send it in to an iridologist, and they will basically map out both your left and right eye, which correlates to different parts and areas of the body, to show you what exactly is going on. And they can even tell you how long you've had that issue, which is so amazing to me. Like, I just find it so cool that the eyes can tell you so much about your health. So if anyone's interested, definitely look into it. I can leave some links below, including the link to the person who I did it with. And she's already been such like an amazing support system for me and just guiding me on this path. And this is what I have to deal with, guys. Yeah, this is life with a cat now. So the lady I did my iridology reading with, her name's Misty, and she actually studied under Dr. Robert Morse. And for those of you who don't know who he is, he's an amazing doctor, herbalist, iridologist, detox specialist. So Dr. Robert Morse is an amazing person. I've learned so much from him. He has a ton of videos on YouTube, on his YouTube channel, as well as information resources on his website. And I will link Dr. Robert Morse, his website and YouTube channel below. Please check him out. He's been a wealth of information, and I'm learning so much about the body and like true health and regeneration, cell regeneration. Disclaimer, yes, high raw. I haven't been fully raw. There's been some meals I've had that were cooked, but overall, I think the majority of my diet has been 85 to 90% raw, and the majority of that like fruit based. So lots of smoothies, lots of juices, just fruit plates in general, big salads, also experimenting with making like raw dishes, which can include kelp noodles, zoodles, which are zucchini noodles. I'm having fun making my own salad dressings now. Just like really cool things. I made raw tacos. I love being creative in the kitchen, and I get really excited to be able to create new things now because I do love cooking. It is my love language for others. And so even though I'm still cooking vegan cooked food for my husband, yeah, that's true love, y'all. I'm on my raw vegan journey and I'm still cooking for my husband, but I honestly really enjoy it. And the crazy thing is that he said that my food's actually gotten better since going raw, which is crazy because I'm not even trying the food I cook for him. So I don't know what that means and I don't know why, but it's a win-win, I guess. This video is basically just me talking about the 5 changes I've experienced on this diet, but I also wanted to share this book that I've read. I bought on Thrift Books, which is also like my favorite site to buy books. And I had been wanting to read some of Anthony Williams, the medical medium. I wanted to read some of his books for the longest time. And so I finally bought this used and I wrote in it, which is hard to see, but it's in highlighter and it says page goes raw and the date is 3/11/22. So that was like the date that I committed, and this was the closest thing I had to me, including the highlighter that I was using for this book. And so I just wrote it in there and now I have that, and that's basically the start of when I went raw. Today is April 14th, so just over a month. I already finished this book and I read it super quickly, and amazing book. I really resonate with his work and the wisdom that he shares. And even though maybe it doesn't resonate with everyone, I think you can take still pieces of the medical medium's information and use it in order to get healthy. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with eating fruits and vegetables, and he's not saying that everyone needs to eat raw, but he definitely promotes eating more fruits, more vegetables that can definitely help heal our bodies. So highly recommend this book, and he has a couple other ones, but do yourself a favor and just educate yourself. I think it's really important for us to take our health into our own hands. We like to think that doctors have our best interests, but they also have interests that aren't always geared towards patients' health. And health is so subjective, so what they think could be health can be different than maybe what we truly value as health and wellness. Some people think it's healthy to be on medications for the rest of their life. I don't necessarily think that. I mean, I think medication and pharmaceutical drugs have their place, but not necessarily are they meant to be substitutes for more holistic and natural alternatives that we can use that can actually work with our bodies instead of against it. So that's just my little PSA. I won't get too much into that because I could get very passionate on that topic. So we'll let that go for now. Okay, so number 1, the first change that I noticed was definitely better digestion. And I think this is like across board for anyone who goes raw vegan, but oh my God, y'all, TMI here, but I poop so much. I was eating less food, at least in the beginning when I was adjusting to the raw food diet. I was eating less, but pooping more. And I was like, okay, well, how is this possible? So what I understand is that when you start giving your digestion a break by eating things that are more hydrating, less harder to break down, less processed, your body's able to work on repairing and healing and eliminating. And we all have a ton of crap in us. Yes, like years of crap in us. And when we start eating more raw food, we're able to like use that fiber, use that hydration to literally eliminate it. So, I mean, that happened within like a week of going raw, and I was like, oh my God. It's kind of cool though, because you know that once you do it, like it's working. Like, raw food is so much more nutritious for us, and it's true. Also, speaking of pooping more, I lost 5 pounds in like 3 weeks. Again, I wasn't like restricting my calories, at least not intentionally. I wasn't eating more. I wasn't working out more. I was literally just allowing my body to eliminate stuff that it needed to eliminate. When you first start to go through detox, yeah, your body might adjust and go through detox symptoms because you're changing from whether a standard American diet or even just a vegan diet onto a raw vegan diet. Things might shift and adjust, and because I was still dealing with some like stomach stuff in the beginning, I did do a lot of liquids and did my best to like maintain as many calories as I needed to compensate for how much calories I was expending throughout the day. Luckily, I had a shift in my job, so I was able to take some time to like rest, relax, and help the detox process. So that was really important. Number 2, okay, stronger nails. I've always had an issue with my nails, and I habitually bite my nails. I think that's just like an anxious trait. Could also mean something else, like a detox thing or like parasites talking. I don't know, you never know. But ever since going raw, I have noticed that my nails grow so fast because I'm cutting them more, and I'm not as inclinated to want to like bite my nails or pick at the end. So that's been a huge plus. And it's something that like I never really have experienced, which is longer nails. So I'm actually really excited to finally grow out my nails, and who knows, maybe get to see how long they can get. Number 3 has been more energy. So there's a caveat to this though, because when you do go through a detox process, you can have dips in your energy because your body's so focused on detoxing, healing, eliminating, all those things. And so while there was like dips in my energy at the very beginning, there was a time, like a transition, where I just had this like clear energy. It wasn't because of caffeine. Wasn't even because of the sleep. It was just like, wow, like I have this energy. What do I do with it? And you'll notice after a while being raw that since your body's not taking longer periods to have to digest the food you eat, you have this like clear mental and physical energy. It's like, what do you do with it? Like that's kind of how it feels for me. It's like, oh my God, like I've never experienced this before. Like I'm excited. I want to create. I want to go do things. Cleo, this child right here, she's so needy. Yes, you're so needy, Munchkin. Okay, we'll continue even though Cleo's clearly wanting some screen time. Number 4 is feeling more hydrated. This also has the benefit of making you look more hydrated. So when you're eating fruits and vegetables, they are high in water and a lot of nutrients and minerals, which is great because it not only helps flesh out your body, eliminate more waste, and hydrate your cells overall, because a lot of us are chronically dehydrated, but also makes you just feel and look good because your face is looking more hydrated, your skin's looking more hydrated, and you just feel better overall. Overall, yeah, I've noticed a difference in my skin and just like how my skin feels and like how I feel overall being hydrated while being on this raw vegan diet, and it's been nice. Last but not least, number 5. This one is perfect to have Cleo here with me to explain, is because I've been having way less allergies. Okay guys, if you suffer from allergies, whether cats or dogs or just like pollen in the air, it's because your lymph is backed up. And I didn't believe this until studying Dr. Robert Morse. Think about it this way. If your pipes are backed up in your body, then you're not gonna be able to handle anything else that comes into contact with your body, especially if it's like a foreign element. In order to be able to deal with allergies, you need to and clean out the lymph so that your body can respond to any allergies. So by having Cleo, my cat, here, I've already noticed that I haven't been as sensitive as I was to cats before. When I used to have cats growing up or go dog sit, cat sit, oh my God, the waterworks. I was just sneezing, my eyes were itchy and watery. Right, Cleo? Love animals so much, but having allergies just makes it kind of stressful and not so fun. So now that we have Cleo, our cat, she's almost like my marker as to how well I'm doing at cleaning out my lymph. There are times where like, yes, if I'm holding her, petting her, and touch my eyes or my face after doing that, I'll experience some immediate allergic reactions. But having her in our small, like less than 400 square foot place, nothing really bad. Like I can go to sleep and wake up with a clear nose and no like nasal congestion. I do keep our place pretty clean. I sweep the floors once a day because her litter gets everywhere. But that's something that's just been like a total godsend because, again, like I said, I love animals, and having her here with us has been a joy, but not having to suffer while she's here is just like an even better joy. So please, please, please look into cleaning out your lymph system, because I guarantee that's gonna help you with your allergies. It has helped me, and this raw diet is like the best thing you can do to help cleanse and clear out your body, move your lymph. All right guys, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. Comment down below if you are a raw vegan or you're curious about going on a raw vegan diet. I hope to share more videos in the future about this journey for me. And I'm also gonna share below people who I've been following during this raw vegan journey, people on YouTube and Instagram who've just been like a wealth of information for me and a source of inspiration. And it's really good to surround yourself with people who you admire. That is all for this video. I love you all and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Cleo. Okay, this is harder than I thought with the cat. Teaching me so many lessons. Okay. Cleo, I let you in, but I didn't mean for you to be like this. I guess more like a kitten because she's only 6 months old, but she's kind of neurotic, and now I get why people say I'm kind of like a cat. Okay, child, you're going out. Stop. She knows. Just breathe, Paige. So number 4 is feeling oh, Lord Jesus.